Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In this video, it's going to be a little bit something new. It's going to be like lecturing, but not lectures. I'm just going to be talking about sports for maybe 6 or 7 minutes, maybe 5. Depends on how long I talk about sports. So as many of you know, there's something called coronavirus right now, right? COVID-19. So it is it's very contagious. If you spit on people, if you breathe on people, they can get it if you have it. So there are no sporting events currently because of the risk of people getting it if they're sitting right next to each other in stadiums. The fortunate thing is the Belarusian Premier League of soccer is still playing no matter what. I don't know what's wrong with Belarus. Maybe they're not infected at all. But Belarus decided that, it's okay to have soccer during this time. So they've been playing since day one. They're still playing. I think it's today or sometime in the next week. The German soccer league, or the Bundesliga, is coming back. Super exciting. Bayern Munich, Dortmund, Mainz, all those teams. I probably could tell you all of them. Union Berlin, all of them. I'm not sure Bundesliga guy, but they're good. I like them. And then when it comes to Premier League, so the English Soccer League, they have said that they will come back no matter what on June 1st. So that means that training facilities will be open before June 1st for them to train and stuff. But they said that if it needs to, they'll be behind closed doors. So that means that there's no fans allowed to come in. It'll only be the players playing and the commentators obviously doing it on TV. Hopefully they'll make it easier for people in the U.S. to watch it because I've been missing a lot of that content. When it comes to baseball, like all of you probably know that it's supposed to be happening currently in this time period. I have not heard anything from ESPN or seen anything notification-wise about when they're thinking of coming back. It should be very soon, though. As soon as there's a way to play baseball behind closed doors, it's going to be a lot easier than it is to be playing football or soccer. So I think baseball should be coming back in America quickly. The only reason that Europe has soccer coming back and stuff is because they can do it behind closed doors. It's easier for them. It's more difficult to have baseball behind closed doors because so much of baseball is interacting with the fans. I understand that maybe some of you think, oh my god, like basketball and hockey, without the fans, there's nothing with that. And definitely true, but it's very difficult in baseball. You've got, like, in between innings and stuff, you've got the screaming on, like, a 9th inning pitch where you need to strike out, something like that. So that stuff, it's a little more difficult to do without fans for baseball. So I don't know when that one's coming back, hopefully soon. Comes to football, they're still saying that they're going to go on schedule. Football is different because it's a lot of touching and spitting on each other. So football is a lot more contagious than it is baseball or hockey or basketball. Basketball is a little bit touchy as well because you're not hitting each other, but like you're right next to each other when you're defending. And you're all touching the same ball as well. I have a feeling that hockey is going to be coming back very soon since they are wearing helmet type things. They're wearing lots of gear. They're not using their hands at all. I don't like to throw the puck. That should be coming back soon. I think that should already be coming back. They should be starting training facilities for that. Hopefully they can. I think that's the biggest sport that deserves to come back is hockey. It's the easiest to come back to in behind closed doors. I understand if you're a hockey fan, then it's definitely like, oh my god, I need to see these games. But also with Comcast and DirecTV with their things with Altitude Sports, I think that's something that needs to happen before the Avalanche were to come back. But that's not, the NHL does not revolve around the Avalanche. So we'll just have to see. I'm definitely excited for soccer to come back. That's like, I know some of you are like, oh my god, it's so boring to watch. It does get a little bit boring to watch. It's not super boring, but it is iffy. But it's just great because I'm not allowed to play my soccer team right now. So being able to visualize what position I'd be in is super helpful. Really hope that comes back. When it comes to football, I'm really excited for the Broncos this year. They have a stacked team. I don't think they can win the Super Bowl, but they can go to the playoffs. That's one of those things where I think the NFL could come back very easily. That's one of those sports that can deal really easily without fans, just because it's football and when there's the fans, it kind of blocks out the noise. So I think it'd be maybe easier for some players and harder for other ones. We'll definitely have to see what the NFL Players Association says, what governments say. And then for European soccer leagues, like Champions League, like the worldwide, I am not expecting those to come back for a while. And I think those should come back when every single country, so like, from like Greece to Ireland, when they're all clear, when everything's clear there, they can come back. Knowing that there's so many teams in those leagues from many different countries, and everybody in those countries is everywhere because they're from different nationalities, that's going to be the most difficult to figure out. I think that one will be coming back in around August, if not later. They might have to postpone it for the season, which is really unfortunate because this is, as you may know, I'm a Man City fan, and they got banned from the Champions League for 2 years after this year because of financial fair play. So they were like, they have too much money and they're using it against other teams. So they got banned from the Champions League for 2 years, but they have not appealed it in court yet. So maybe we win the appeal. So this is the season that it's like big for us to win. We're up on Real Madrid 2-1. We won the first leg at the Bernabeu in Madrid. So the second leg was to happen the day after that soccer was canceled. Super unfortunate, even though that like a couple days before in Italy, they were playing behind closed doors. And it was totally fine. So they could have gotten a couple of those games off, I think. But you never know. I really hope it comes back because this is the year Man City can win. Liverpool's out. I'm glad that game happened. That game happened right before they shut soccer down. So that was a really good game. If you guys like have a subscription to something like that, go watch that game. Atletico Madrid against Liverpool, leg 2's such a good game. I'm a big Atletico fan as well. I'm not wearing the jersey today. I have it, but yeah. So that is basically sports. I don't have any results from the Belarusian Premier League, if you were expecting that. I think the Bundesliga starts sometime this week. If you guys are just interested in wondering more about sports, put it in the comments section or just shoot me a text. I think most of you have my number. I think most of you do. I'm texting my brother. I've been talking a lot. Let me know if I'm talking too fast. I think you can also adjust how fast I'm talking as well if you're watching the video and you're like, what the heck is he talking about? Yeah. Hopefully I can see you guys in a later video. Please like and subscribe. If you want more of this content, tell me in the comments. Hope you guys enjoy your day. Hope you guys have a nice week. Hope your schoolwork's going well. And see you guys later.